Today I would like to talk about weapons lights. Weapon lights are lights that are readily able to be mounted to a firearm via rail or to a barrel. They're separate from handheld lights. This is a handheld light. It is not under a condition where it is readily tetherable to a firearm. It's just a handheld light. You press the button on the back, you can move it around. It's designed to be on your hand, in your hand. These are weapons lights. These lights, for example, can go right onto the firearm like so. It would slide down there, and then it would be attached to the firearm, only completely on the rail. You'll be able to engage it with either your trigger finger, when it's not engaging the trigger, or your support hand's thumb, where it can reach around and engage the switch. I've chosen these three separate weapon lights because of their mounting differences and their price differences. Today we have the Nebo ProTech Elite HP 190. Next we have the Streamlight TLR-1, followed by the Insight WX 150. Each of these are comparable according to their websites in light output. The ProTech is rated at 190 out of a Cree Q5 LED bulb. The TLR-1 is rated at 160 out of a Cree Q4 bulb. And the Insight WX 150 is rated at 150. I forget which LED bulb is in this. They don't specifically list it as readily. The price difference in these lights is around $35 for the Nebo ProTech Elite HP 190, around $100 for a TLR-1 Streamlight C4 edition, and around $125 for an Insight WX 150. The mounting abilities of them is this one will slide down a rail by pushing in the spring engager with tabs on both sides. It is on one spring bar. It is not modifiable. This is its configuration. It's designed to fit a 1913 Picatinny rail. The Streamlight has a tab that is removable, and you can put in 4 other tabs it came with. 4 or 5. This one right now is currently set to the 1913 Picatinny rail. It goes on by clamping onto the side. You can see the outside moving. Then you tighten it down with the tightening screw. The Insight goes again on by tabs from the side, acting as one bar that is interchangeable, so that it comes with a Glock bar so that you can put it on a Glock. It is laterally adjustable to be tightened. These screws can be loosened, and you can slide the wall of the rail mount in to tighten it on the rail to fit it to a specific gun. At this point, I'd like to say this thing does occasionally slide out. I wish they had never done that and just fit it to a standard military issued 1913 rail. That is my problem with this light. My problem with this light is at one point the bottom fell off the light. I had to super glue it down with these 2 screws, had to be super glued in to hold. It has held ever since, and it's been on a Sega 12 firing a 20-round drum before. So it did fix it. I've never had a problem of any kind with the Streamlight. Now we will do the comparisons of light output. Okay. Now, first light we will try, we're going to try economically from least expensive to most expensive. The Nebo ProTech Elite HP 190. Light output is supposed to be 190 lumens. There is its light output. That fence is approximately 15 yards away. You can see that is a 6-foot privacy fence. At 15 yards, it puts out about the size 6 feet diameter light. It is adjustable to strobe. It does allow strobe, which is nice. If you are into weapons, you know what the use of strobe is, usually for infiltration and surprise. disorientating an opponent. Now, the next one we will try is the Streamlight TLR-1 C4 bulb. Supposed to be 160 lumens, 140 to 160 lumens. There is its light output. Considerably more output, in my opinion, and I believe your opinion will match my opinion on that. Again, that fence is 15 feet away. It is a 6-foot privacy fence. 15 yards away. This light does not do strobe, but that is the light output. And finally, we will do a demonstration of the Insight WX150. Light on. The WX150's light is supposed to be around 150 lumens. It is obviously a considerable amount of light. One thing about this flashlight is it does do strobe. This weapon light is strobing currently. We'll go back to the other one so nobody gets a headache. And these are the light comparisons at 15 yards. Thank you. And now we will move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on these three separate weapons lights. The ProTech being around $35 and available at Walmart. The Nebo ProTech HP190. You have seen the amount of light it puts out. Like I said, it took one minor repair, but it is consistently working and seems to be durable. The Streamlight TLR-1 is around $100. You saw how much light it put out. I will personally vouch for its durability. And the Insight WX150. You saw how much light it put out. I will also vouch for its durability, though I will not vouch for its lateral retention. This is annoying to me personally. I hate it when lights wobble on guns. This one has a slight bit of wobble. After it's been fired a couple of dozen times, it starts to loosen and wobble. This one is slightly loose and wobbles. This one with its side tightener, you can mount down and fire it. I've fired it hundreds of times with this light on and never received any kind of wobble of any kind. My favorite of the three is the TLR-1. And I keep talking about its durability. All three are, I forgot to mention, all three are fully aluminum framed with glass fronts. They are all three LED. One cool thing about this Nebo ProTech, it does have a breacher guard, striker bezel. You can punch something with it. I don't know how many times anybody's punched anything with a flashlight, but if you did want to, this one would be more capable than, say, this guy that does not have the striking bezel. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to make more comparisons on other things. I just had these three weapon lights laying around, and I thought I'd compare them for you guys so that you can see them. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I will keep these kinds of videos coming. Take it easy. Feel free to leave comments. Thank you and goodbye.